I'm sure they're going to love it. And they're going to love being up here terrified for their whole lives. It's going to be great. And welcome back to Hardcore here on Music Free Gaming. I'm juggling my shield, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Oh, I have survived many days in Hardcore, and now it's time to start work on the iron farm. I've got a food source. I've got a villager breeder, though I need to add one more villager to it. And I need an iron farm. But before I can get into that, I need a few resources. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a little area here because I need, or I'm going to need, a number of things. I'm going to need leather and I'm going to need wool. Wool is actually the more critical thing right now because I'm going to need it for beds for the iron farm. So I'm going to dig out a little area here first so that I've got a nice place for sheep to settle in. And of course I'll need a nice place for cows too, because I'm going to want leather for bookshelves eventually, because librarians are the bomb. So we dig out a little area here, and I think probably he's not going to need to get ridiculous. Actually, maybe just about to here. And then I'll go hunt down some sheep and some cows because, you know, that's what I need. Because this all makes sense in my mind. Doesn't always come out that way, but in my mind, this makes sense. Got a couple of sheep trailing me. Oh, hey, a third one. Perfect. Come on, guys. Oh, you guys up there, you want to... You know, I thought the villagers were bad. Come here, guys. That's right. In you go. Perfect. Y'all are awesome and amazing. And as a reward, I'm going to give you haircuts for free. See, free haircuts for everybody. You're going to love it. And I should even give you some grass. I know. It's just one more service we provide here at Music Free Farms. All right. And we've got ourselves a second cow. Oh, wait, you know what? Come here. Let's offhand that wool. You're gonna follow me over this way, right? Because you want to be in cow paradise. Perfect. Oh, can't jump over that part. All right. Well, now I have a couple of cows. Let's breed up a couple of these. I honestly want to wait to. Oh, there we go. Parrots and the bats. Perfect. I kind of want to wait to breed the sheep until they all wool out again, because I really want to try to get another white sheep. Not that it really matters as far as making stuff, but it actually kind of does for beds and things, because they all have to be the same color. So it'll be easier to breed up the white sheep. Okay, I have sheep, I have cows, and what I need now is iron and an egg, apparently. Because I used some of my iron to make the sheeters for the sheep, and I'm going to need a hopper or two at least. Plus, I would like some armor. Running around in my bare skin here is, you know, cloth armor can be really useful, but not like a t-shirt and jeans. So let's go see if I can find some armor. Or, you know, iron. So just before the stream started, I was digging down this way just a little bit, and found a nice, happy little cave, which I think I want to light up before some happy little creeper comes and blows up my happy little behind. So, and there's definitely some iron down here. I'll pick that up in a minute. But first thing I want to do is get as much of this lit up as I can. Oh, there's a lot of iron down here. This is wonderful. And then, it's time to go diggy diggy. There's a lot of iron down here. I wonder if I found an iron vein. It's possible. I'm in a dripstone cave, so that's very possible. But holy cow, look at all this iron. I love it. I love it. This is wonderful. And as long as I don't get blown up on my way out of here, this should be just fine. Also, grab some of this deep slate because it just looks cool. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Be nice if I had a helmet, but hey, at least I don't feel quite as vulnerable going up against mobs now. It's not a fabulous amount of armor. I think it's not diamond and stuff, but hey, I will take it. The next thing I need to do, now that I'm all kitted out, is let's see about getting that that iron farm put together. So yeah, the plan is to come out from under the breeder. Now, see, I've got these trap doors here. That's where the villagers are going to drop down from. Okay? And I should probably completely encase that. And yeah, I was going to use dirt. Let's just go ahead and use cobblestone. But what I'll do is I'll have them drop down just a little bit and then head out towards the river for the iron farm. So the plan here is I've got this lovely area for the villagers to drop down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little fence to basically be guardrails. And the fence is going to basically guide the baby villagers when they drop down out here to that platform over there. Now, I'm starting to second guess myself. I put it up a little bit higher, but now as I'm thinking about it, I think just for the ease of villager migration, I think I'm going to drop it down again. It's sure they'd be fine, probably, but yeah, let's just go ahead and take this down and drop this down a layer. Right, so it's right down here. And then I'll drop the beds on top of this. Okay. Now, I'm not going to leave the villagers sitting there with just the fence around them. Because, I mean, I could, but I think I'm going to give them a little bit of a happier view here. But in all honesty, they're just going to be in a floating platform in the sky. So, you know, I'm sure they're going to love it. And they're going to love being up here terrified for their whole lives. It's going to be great. All right, so the idea here is I've got some water flowing. And I'll open these gates so that the iron golem can drop out of it. Though I might actually have to add another layer. I remember iron golems are being a little bit, well, let's just say if they spawn here, I could see them popping up onto the fence. I think I've had that happen to me before. So let's just make this a little bit taller, you know, fence-wise, and then we'll see about cleaning out a bunch of this stuff, right? Right. Yeah, I'll have to do something. Yeah, because once I drop the other fence in here, the adults aren't going to be able to get out anyway, and then it's just a matter of keeping the kids locked in. And, you know, you always got to keep the kids locked in the house. That's how that parenting works, right? Just lock your kids in the house so they can't get out and everything will be safe, right? For some reason, I don't think that would pass muster with some form of, you know, good parenting class or something. So yeah, I think first round of villager breeder, or at least the villager station is set. So they'll drop in here, or they'll claim beds here, and then all this stuff will be up this way. Right? The golems will get there, they'll wash down, they'll drop down, splat down there. I'll have to dig out some space, hoppery goodness, and everything here should be awesome. At least that's the plan. The easy stuff is done. The breeder is built. Now comes the challenge that I fought with so much last time, is getting this villager that's in this box, this guy right here. Yep. Hi. Getting him up into the villager breeder. And this is going to be its own special breed of pain and suffering, I think. All right, so far, I think I've got things working. Yep, take that out. He's just going to go up this way. That's right, keep going. All right, cool. Now, You come this way. Awesome. And now what I need to do is pull him that way. All right. That's right. You go right over there. And then once you're there, I think what I'm going to do is see if I can... No, okay. I want him in here. I think what I'm going to have to do is build a nice little box to keep the villager in. And don't want him to go up that way. So, where did he go? Oh no, don't tell me I lost another villager. Oh shoot, he's down there. All right, well, let's see what I can do to get him back up. Let's hear it for bedtime. Got him tracked in there. Oh, to the beds, he's set. Now, they'll be able to start breeding, but it'll take them a minute to get all the food that they need switched around. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and then I'll head back up there and open the trapdoors so the first babies will be able to drop down and make their way to the iron farm. Look at this little guy. He is happy as a clam. Let's make sure he can't get out. And they're just tossing. Okay, perfect. That's right, little guy. You're going to want to jump on those beds, because that's fun. No, yep, seriously. Go play on the beds. And I'm going to slip out here and see if he ends up in the water stream. Oh, it does take him a minute sometimes, but eventually they do end up where they need to be. All right, we have our first contestant. Now I'm going to slide through here. Yep. And he's just going to, yep, wash his way right on over there to our, yep, here, let me just give you a nudge. There we go. Right back into our beds of goodness and light. That's right. You're going to want to stay right there. No, seriously. You want to stay right there. And I think what I'll do is let's just put another line of trapdoors. It won't keep the babies in, but it will keep the adults. Actually, it might keep the babies in. The babies can get in here. The adults won't be able to get out. And then I'll fix this once I have adults so that they'll be able to see the zombie all set up eventually. Yeah, that's going to make all the sense in the world, I think. And the water's going to keep them from walking back. So, perfect. All right, so I have a pit. Assuming I've measured this right, the iron golems are going to drop in down here. So I'll just set some lava there, and that should flow out. And yeah, should be enough to roast any happy little iron golems that do manage to drop their way into this pit. Now, the other good thing is I'll be able to get under here, and I've got the iron now, so I can actually start setting up hoppers for them to stand on right down here, which I think for the time being, this actually needs to be dirt so their heads are in the lava. Cool? Cool. All right, let's go make a hopper. Okay, so got ourselves a little guardrail now, so hopefully the golems, if they drop, they'll hit this and fall down into the pit. Also, it looks like I've got another villager over here, which is perfect. I just need one more to complete my happy little breeder, or my little bait section of the golem farm. Okay, we have ourselves a third villager. So this is wonderful. So I think what I'm going to do is let's just block him in. Now, this is horrible for line of sight to the zombie, but it will leave the villagers to grow up trapped in the little box, which is exactly what I need. And I can actually fill that in, so hopefully they won't be able to get out. The next step will be to get a zombie in place, and that's going to be an issue. So I think I'm going to leave that as a problem for future me, And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop right on over here. I'm going to open up these trap doors. And actually, do I still have a bucket? I am. Let's suck up this water. I'm going to open up these trap doors. And we're going to let all of the new babies that end up here. Oops, nope. We're going to let them drop down and end up down there, so I can start thinking about a villager trading hall, which is going to be awesome. And we have our first contestant. Yep, there we go. The first of our happy little villagers in our happy little villager collection area. Wonderful. Oh, this is going to be... this is so great. I love it when things work. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to finish the villager or the iron farm tonight because it's time for me to stop. So that's going to be a problem for future me. I'll take care of that in the next episode. But, oh, we are so close to having this done. I'm thrilled. I love it. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.